All right, and here's a helpful hint for number 37 on tonight's homework. I have 1/3 times negative 9/10 times negative m times negative m. So all I want you to do here is multiply these together. And I just did a problem on another video that hopefully you'll look at, where when you multiply with fractions, you can multiply straight across and reduce later, or if you see the fractions, can you cross-reduce diagonally right now? It makes it a lot easier so you can see, so you can already put the fraction in its simplest terms. You can reduce the fraction before you actually start multiplying. So, looking at this fraction, I'm looking diagonally at 3 and negative 9. I can, in fact, cross-reduce 3 and 9. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So that's why I write a little 3 up there. So, now that I've cross-reduced, let's go ahead and multiply across the top. So 1 times negative 3, of course we won't forget about the negative, and that will equal negative 3. Then on the bottom it's 1 times 10, which equals 10. See, before you would have gotten negative 9 over 30, and some of you might be saying, oh, well, that looks good, but it is not reduced all the way. If you reduce at the beginning, it makes it a lot easier for you. Now, so it's negative 3/10 is what we want to keep it with. Now, here's what I want us to focus on here. So we're multiplying with variables. Now, when I multiply with variables, it does some pretty weird things. So I don't want you to get confused when we add variables. When we add variables together, the variable doesn't change, the number in front changes. But when we multiply with variables, the variable is going to look a little different. So I have a negative times a negative, which I know will be positive, okay? But m times m will equal m squared. So when you multiply with variables, if you count up how many variables you have 2 m's, so it becomes the exponent. But again, you only do that when you're multiplying or dividing with variables. When you add and subtract, the variable does not change. You only change the number in front. So for number 37, the answer is negative 3/10 m squared.